Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. Welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara. All relations. Today we're talking about the idea and concept of timelessness. This is one of the aspects of an ecstatic state of mind. Timelessness, selflessness, effortlessness, and richness of the environment. So if you understand timelessness, it's a very, very powerful concept. It's not about transcending time, it's about befriending time. The ego looks at time like a cage. Past is full of regrets, future is full of anxiety. But the flow state shaman sees time as a multi-dimensional teacher, a guru wearing the masks of memory and desire to train your awareness into love. When you get this, every second of your life starts vibrating differently. Every breath becomes a doorway to God realization. The thing is, enlightenment is a radical intimacy with existence, and it's quite difficult to fall in love with it now. This is the real challenge, though, for all of us. It's the moment you stop trying to fix everything, control it, or earn it, and you start relating to everything like it was a mirror of the divine. Then you start seeing invitations, and everything becomes a part of this love affair with Source. And this means being in a loving relationship with everything. Really, that's the fourth dimension. People, emotions, money, body, and of course, time. You're a time-based being. However, we also know that time is not real. It's our imputation on the time that makes it time. So the most toxic relationship that we have, I believe, in the modern culture is with time. You ghost your present because you're obsessing over the past. And you gaslight the now because you're terrified of the future. And this is the exact mental loop that's keeping a lot of you guys out of flow. The entire ego's infrastructure and architecture is a time-based identity. It's built on what happened and what might happen. The mind is like a little hacker trying to control the gears of the cosmic clock or something, forcing, manipulating, and demanding that the time serve its own agenda. And this is the delusion that you can bend time with tension instead of trust. The more you fight time, the more time will fight back. Your body tenses, your nervous system compresses, and then your flow dries up, right? Your river becomes a swamp. You can't download guidance if you're buffering in fear. So to flow, you have to love time itself. The fact that you even have time, right? Having the gratitude that I even have time on this planet to do what I love, to share my wisdom, to gain reverence, and new insights on this video game of life. So to love time is to stop trying to force it. And your past and your future is simply an aspect of your awakening curriculum. So time is a clock, not a classroom. It does not measure minutes, it measures learning, embodiment, integration. Your higher self or oversoul is a student in this cosmic university, and it willingly entered forgetfulness just to remember its divinity again. It wants to walk through the maze of your mind and find the exit door that leads you back into your heart. So your past wasn't a series of failures, it was a series of initiations. Each mistake for you was an alchemical turning point, teaching you how to navigate the labyrinth with more and more grace. And your higher self's mission is to merge the heart with the mind. Coherence, Christ consciousness, or even the flow state is determined by this. When you stop competing and you start collaborating, time stops being horizontal, it starts being vertical. There's vertical time now available to you. You start ascending through understanding, not progressing through minutes. And then you start to experience this timelessness where hours just fade. When you're in creation, prayer, lovemaking, art, that's vertical time, right? That's a divine rhythm and tempo. The mind finally relaxes its wings and drinks from the nectar of love. Just like when the bee finds the flower and it attains that samadhi or stillness. You see, that pause is your natural state. So the past is a guru of your forgiveness. The future is your guru of surrender. So your past teaches you compassion. It makes you see the patterns. It helps you learn things. It's like a library. So can you bless what once broke you? Another thing, can you love without control? This is when you become the shaman of chronology. And then your manifestation accelerates because you've actually now created timelessness blocks on your calendar. Let's say you book in an hour of time, but that 1 hour is going to feel like 5 hours because of how you've managed that time. You see what I'm saying? So the now is the dimension of love's beingness, love's presence. When you're deep in a creative trance, you notice that time dissolves for you, right? When you meditate, when you dance, when you channel, minutes feel like eternity. That's like vertical time. And the soul doesn't move left or right, it moves upward. You're not really aging, you're unfolding. You're wrinkling yourself out of your skin into light being and light body. So as you rise, linear time feels lighter, looser, and less real. You might experience this multidimensional truth. Time was never moving. You were evolving through your frequencies of awareness. So in the early stages of applying this kind of love, it takes effort. You have to remind yourself to breathe, to forgive, and let go. But after enough practice, it flips on you. And then love starts to apply you, and you can't really stop it. It's like your heart has broken so many times that now it just remains open. You become a fountain, and then love starts just pouring out of you. And that's the true flow state, the living flow state, when love spills out faster than thought can regulate it. This is why I enter the flow state with Ellie, my partner, because together we can just amplify that flow state essence within each other. That timelessness pocket is always there. With her, there is no time, right? Why would there be? But that's what timeless is, fully surrendered to the rhythm of the now. Because you're not bound by time as a lot of people think. You're aligned with Source's timing. So what do? You thank the past and the future. Thank you, past me, for being my curriculum. I trust that Source knows my next move way better than my ego does. So be it Swaha, okay? And then engage your senses, taste the now, drink the nectar of this moment. The moment is the nectar and the divine is drinking me. When you're centralized in the eternal present, you're not so scattered and you don't have this static in your mind. So you're not racing against time, you're raising time into love. The past trains your wisdom, the future tests your trust, the future reveals your divinity. All timelines are your temple, all moments are sacred mirrors. So forgive what was and trust what's coming, and fall madly in love with what is. This is the way of the flow state shaman. When you stop chasing timelines and you start bending timelines. When you're impatient, you're basically saying to existence, hey, reality, you're late to my timetable. Like it's your timetable to begin with, right? Who fixed this clock in this cosmos? You did. You sit there drumming your fingers on God's desk, complaining that the infinite didn't meet your deadline. And that's exactly what impatience is. It's arrogance disguised as ambition. Timelessness, on the other hand, is not laziness, it's actually alignment. It's knowing that the universe has never missed an appointment ever. Seasons don't hurry, the sun never stays. I'm 5 minutes late for the sunrise. Only a human mind can do that. Because when you fall into timelessness, you become like the ocean. You're not counting the waves, you're becoming the rhythm that moves them. So that means impatience is friction or resistance, timelessness is flow. Impatience means your mind is running faster than your life is. That's why you're always rushing, because you're attached to the concept of time. You see that? It's the ego's way of like clasping you into the moment. So it's knowing when the fruit is ready, not just plucking it out of the tree because you're hungry for results. When you become truly still, existence moves faster through you. So timelessness doesn't actually slow you down, it streamlines you. Impatience, it wastes a lot of energy in resistance, right? Timelessness recycles it into momentum. So your mind wants quick fixes, sure, but your soul wants mastery. Your mind counts the days, your soul wants that depth. Your soul counts depth points. Miracles keep better time than you ever could, but it's only in the moment that you drop the stopwatch. Stop bargaining with the cosmos. Stop telling the infinite how fast to unfold. Merge with the flow that is already unfolding. The one who lives timelessly does not rush towards the future. Nature is never in a hurry, yet everything gets accomplished, right? In the Tao Te Ching. So this is anti-impatience. This is true mastery of time. Find a way to center yourself and your energy. Enter the now. As awkward and as clunky as it is in the beginning, you just maintain that state of mind, state before circumstance, as we again got reminded yesterday in the channeling that I did for Kartikeya. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. You got this, we got this. Upward Spiral Gang. Stay timeless. Let's wait. Boom.